Hello, saints of the Most High. I thought I would show you this small clip of this propaganda news media to push World War III. Speaking of going in Venezuela with military action and shooting the president between his eyes. So this is definitely a heads up. Let's listen to what she has to say.
Him talking and occasionally cuts to some tape, like, for example, this show. The power is still out there in Venezuela. The people are still starving, and there's massive looting, and hospitals are closed. Former advisor to President Clinton, Doug Schoen, says the United States of America needs to engage our military.
I think we now need to seriously consider a military intervention. Ideally, a multinational one with substantial participation by Latin American nations. But let's be clear, this is a humanitarian crisis. We cannot let this go on. Sanctions may well not be enough.
Joining me right now is the author of Dark Winter, retired Brigadier General Anthony Tata. So good to see you, General.
Great to be with you, Trish.
Is he right? Do you agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does the U.S. need to intervene? Explain.
Yeah, I think, Secretary Pompeo saying that all of our diplomats have left the country, that's a key indicator of warning that there's a military option in the mix brewing. And in my point of view, what we really need to do, this is a humanitarian crisis of epic proportions. We've also got a nexus between Russia, Iran, and Hezbollah and Cuba there they are enemies of our nation. And we've also got the world's largest oil reserves there. So we got a lot of compelling reasons to be there. And so we need a sophisticated plan, much like we had in 1994 with the Haiti invasion, where we had a peacekeeping force on an aircraft carrier offshore, and we had the 82nd Airborne Division in the air, and we had Colin Powell, Sam Nunn, and Jimmy Carter meeting with Cedras, the dictator. And it really was brinksmanship up until the 11th hour. And so something of that nature where we can come in and provide humanitarian relief. We've got the armed teeth of the 18th Airborne Corps that is bearing down on Caracas and the very well-known places that Maduro hides out. We can target those pretty surgically. And then we need to protect Guaido, and we need to bring him into power, and we need to help in a very big way the Venezuelan people. That is the number one purpose here. And then the number two would be to get rid of Iran, Russia, Hezbollah, and Cuba out of that area. That's a 4-hour flight from the United States. It's we've got enemies knocking on the door there that are not far away when you talk about some of these intercontinental ballistic missiles that are being made today.
If they're not budging, how do you influence this from a military perspective? Does this mean special forces?
Yeah, I mean, he can watch the movie Oh Dark 30 and figure out what happened to Osama bin Laden. He can watch what happened to Noriega. We have the capability to get in there and do what we need to do to remove Maduro. Obviously, it would be better to do that diplomatically, applying the diplomatic element of power there, with some diplomats going down there and negotiating with him and telling him it's a lost cause. So that's obviously the best method.
They are trying that.
They're trying that, but he needs to understand that a bullet to the forehead may be his way out of Venezuela.
Did you guys just hear what he just said? A bullet to the forehead may be his way out of Venezuela. That is definitely a threat.
That's obviously the best method.
They are trying that.
They're trying that, but he needs to understand that a bullet to the forehead may be his way out of Venezuela. So, that's just the bottom line. And we have that capability. And if we've removed our diplomats, that's a real key indicator and warning that we're getting ready to tighten the screws on the Maduro regime.
Oh, my goodness. People. Definitely, World War III is getting ready to come about because Russia and China is going to protect their assets that's there in Venezuela. They're not going to let the Americans come in and put a bullet in the president's forehead. Okay, so stay close to your Father. Stay close to Yeshua. Pray without ceasing. Hug and kiss your family. And I thank you for watching. And have a blessed and beautiful day in the Lord. I will leave the link to this video in the description box. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Bye now.